Hey, Foster.
Hey, Alexia. We are back. Part 2 of a Q&A session, question and answer session about Sound School. So just to get you guys up to date, we currently have open applications for Sound School. We only accept students that actually submit an application. So you have to tell us a little bit about yourself, about your goals in English, your level, that kind of thing. And the applications close tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Friday the 26th of April 2019.
Yeah, Friday, April 26th, 2019.
Yeah, I mean, you got an idea.
Okay, you guys got the idea. So we are simply answering a lot of the questions that we have received by email, Instagram, all of those different various platforms.
So if you missed the first episode and you are listening to this randomly, go back one episode, listen to everything from today's episode, the one that was on earlier, and then you come back to this.
Yeah.
So the next question that we get a lot is, I would like to know more about the content that will be given in the course and also how this weekly evaluation will be done.
Okay, that is a great question. So this person is asking specifically about two things, I think. First, the content, what is the material in the course? And secondly, what are these weekly evaluations? We always talk about personal feedback sessions and weekly challenges.
And what is this exactly?
Yeah. So let me break it down for you. The duration of the course is 20 weeks. Each week, we approach one topic of English pronunciation or conversation. Okay?
Okay.
And each week, we have a variety of materials to help you first learn and understand the concepts. Secondly, really start to train those concepts. Third, incorporate them into your conversation. And fourth, put it to the test. Like record a video of yourself doing something and send it to us.
Or an audio.
Yeah. So the way that looks, a normal week, let's say, for example, in week 4 of Sound School, we talk about the schwa sound, o som do schwa. So we've recorded some podcast episodes about that, but in Sound School, we go a lot deeper. So first, you will watch some video lectures that I will explain the schwa in a lot of detail, more detail than you will ever want to hear about the schwa, but I promise it is good for you. And then you will train with various types of audios so you can really practice and understand how it feels to produce the schwa sound. And when you really become more familiar with the sound, you have two things to do. First, a personal feedback session, which is normally just an audio that you will send to us personally. And what happens is I listen to your audio very closely, and each time that I hear a mistake, I stop the audio and I say, Alexia, you are saying the word color. So the first sound is the schwa sound. Ka, but you are saying collar. So you are saying ah, which means your mouth is too open and you are creating a circle with your mouth. So you don't want to do that. You want to be super relaxed. So the idea is I give you the most precise feedback possible so you can identify your mistakes and correct them.
Perfect. I couldn't do the explanation better. Thank you.
Yeah, it is my job. And on top of that, we have the weekly challenge, which is just a challenge each week to push you outside of your comfort zone. So sometimes these are really crazy For example, in the schwa week, the challenge is simply you have to record a video of you being the teacher. So you are recording a video for me and Alexia, and you have to explain exactly what the schwa is, how to produce it, how would you explain this to other people. But sometimes the weekly challenges are
Repetitions.
having real conversations with people, memorizing a poem or a song, or memorizing famous presidential quotes in English and having to repeat them by heart. So the idea is just to make you more confident and comfortable.
So this is part of the other question, which would be, what are the tools that will be used to measure our improvements during the course?
Okay, first, Alexia, tools.
Tools.
There we go, tools.
Tools.
Yeah, so the personal feedback sessions, that plays a lot into that, because each week you will be able to measure your progress by the amount of feedback that I'm giving you. So what happens a lot of times in the course is for the first 6 or 8 weeks, all of the feedback I'm giving a lot of very detailed feedback. Like, okay, you need to improve this. With this sound, you should open your mouth more. With this word, you need to close your mouth with the final M. But a lot of times towards the end of the course, I don't have as much feedback. It's more like, that was awesome. Keep up the good work. So that is probably the easiest way to measure your progress.
And also, like, you're gonna have access to Sound School forever. So you have Sound School for the time that you need. If you buy Sound School today, for example, and can only start in July, that's fine. You can wait because the platform will be there waiting for you. And the contrary, can I say that?
On the contrary.
On the contrary.
On the other hand,
if you finish Sound School and you want to like look back at some points in a few months or anything like that, you have all the feedbacks, you have all the materials for you.
Yeah.
So it's a lifetime online course that you're going to have, which is awesome. For me, it's the most amazing thing.
Yeah. Imagine like an Instagram or like a Facebook gallery that you are looking at all of your old pictures from when you were in high school and you're like, oh my goodness, I was so young and stupid then. In Sound School, you can do the same thing.
Oh my goodness. I took so long to understand the TH and now I can say it perfectly. That's it.
Yeah. Or for example, in the first week of the course, one of the challenges is simply to introduce yourself, you know, who you are, where you're from, what do you do, what are your goals with your English. And then much later in the course, we have a similar challenge, but you have the opportunity to really improvise and specialize this script so you can talk about it in a much more detailed and sophisticated way. And it's really cool to see the difference of someone's first introduction compared to maybe 2 months into the course. It's just like a changed person.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that the most important explanation of Sound School is in this episode, so people can really understand what Sound School is. And tomorrow, we are going to continue talking about the cool things of Sound School and the payment process and everything.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about how much it costs.
the value of Sound School.
No, really, what we want to do today is just explain, get on the record, Alexia and I talking about the course, what the course looks like in its current form, and tomorrow we just want to talk about transparency. Pretty much, Alexia and I, we perform our entire life in public via podcast.
It's an open journal.
Yes. So tomorrow will be a Dear Diary session about why we are doing what we are doing and what we plan to do in the future.
Exactly. Okay, so see you tomorrow.
Ciao.
Bye.